Today I'm gonna be building SpongeBob's Bikini Bottom house in real life, but for my cats. SpongeBob is being evicted and my cats are moving in. These are my cats, Sniffledorf and Tootmeister. A few months ago, I built them a Krusty Krab cat bed. They loved the Krusty Krab to death. Literally. It makes them unbelievably happy, but now it's starting to fall apart at the seams. So I've decided to surprise them with SpongeBob's house. Give them something new to destroy. And while I'm building away, see if you can find these 3 Bikini Bottom villagers hidden somewhere throughout this video. Okay, I picked up some boxes from Home Depot to use as my building material. Cats love boxes. It worked so well with the Krusty Krab, so I'm sticking to my old tried and true methods. There is a slight problem. These are a bit bigger than the one I bought for the Krusty Krab, so SpongeBob's house is gonna be like double the size. Kill me. Which might make it even harder to film, but too late to worry about that now. It's fine, that's okay. It's gonna be a spacious pineapple. The Krusty Krab is wide. SpongeBob's house, on the other hand, is a bit taller, so I'm gonna keep things vertical this time around. But first I gotta tape up the base of the house. Are you still watching? Good, just making sure. We've run into our first obstacle, cutting tape. I got these scissors because I thought they would be strong and powerful based off their proportions, but turns out looks can be deceiving. I'm taping up both sides of the box, closing things up for business. I'll worry about the door and stuff later. For now, I'm concentrating on just getting down the general shape of the pineapple. And by general, I mean, you know, in the ballpark of a pineapple. Obviously, this looks nothing like a pineapple right now, but it's a good start. It's getting there. See? Already a huge improvement. Now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna cut some accessories to further enhance my pineapple's look. I've got my trusty box cutter on hand, of course. Apparently I don't know how to use a box cutter according to some of you guys. That was news to me. I didn't know using a box cutter was an art form. I will say though, even when you use it incorrectly, it still manages to get the job done pretty well. Smells like a win to me. So basically what I'm trying to cut out is the top of the pineapple, not the leaves, more so the dome kind of shape. I'm basically planning on adding the semicircles to the roof to create a little platform on top and give the illusion of a pineapple. I cut some slits into the box. I thought this might provide some stability, but it actually ended up making things less stable somehow.
This is interesting.
I've got the basic shape down, kind of. Obviously there's a lot more to go. I definitely have to do something about the ugly tape on the sides. That's kind of an eyesore. I'll get to that. But first I need the inside to be accessible, so I'm cutting out a door. Much bigger than the Krusty Krab's door. That one was a little on the small side. They had to really shove themselves in there. With SpongeBob's house though, you get a little more bang for your buck. To be honest, pretty happy with how this is looking so far. You may not see it yet, but I can envision it. It's really coming together now. It's not entirely sturdy though. For that, I'm using my handy dandy fabric hot glue. I've started using fabric hot glue for pretty much everything in life. I don't even use normal hot glue anymore. That stuff's for plebs. I'm not a professional in most things, but I am a professional hot gluer. So trust me on this one. You can trust me. Something still has to be done about this mess of a tape job. It's just not fitting Bikini Bottom's aesthetic. So I'm adding some cardboard panels on top, over the tape. It has a dual purpose. 1, it'll cover the ugly tape. And 2, it'll hopefully provide some more stability. Make this whole thing more sturdy. Wouldn't want my cats falling through SpongeBob's roof.
I mean, they are getting kind of fat, so good idea to reinforce it.
Yeah, they're huge.
Especially, no, they would jump on it both at the same time, so.
They probably will. Break the entire thing. It's coming along nicely. I even added some trimming to the door and the window. Make them a little more 3D. The cats already love it. They always love jumping right in any chance they get. Tootsie's very possessive of everything. He likes to claim things before Sniffledorf can get to him. You don't want to mess with Tootsie. We've all learned that the hard way. Sniffledorf camped outside in the yard until Tootsie had to go make a poop. That's when he made his move and snuck inside. Shortly after that, Tootsie decided to reclaim his territory.
Be very, very quiet.
Just using it as some spackle.
It's not spackle.
It's better than spackle. It's fabric hot glue.
Well, this isn't fabric.
It works on everything, though.
We'll see about that. Stability not found.
Oh, it works. Sniffledorf, do you like it in there? Give me a treat.
What was that? What was that?
Flying treats.
Can you see in there?
Sort of. I can see his little eyes and his cute little nose. Like your SpongeBob? Oh my god! What are you gonna do? Kick me out? Oh. Did he break it? Before I can start painting, I need to lay down some groundwork, and by that, I mean gesso. This will help me cover up all the logos and motivational messages and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just suffering through the gessoing process.
One eternity later.
Now we're getting to the good stuff. This is where it'll really start looking like SpongeBob's house. I'm using a lovely shade of orange. It happens to be my favorite shade of orange. Pure orange. Orange. Did you get all that?
Maybe.
Why do I regret this? You wouldn't think it, but it took me a couple hours just to paint this orange. It was actually Christmas Eve when I was doing this.
You gotta be kidding me.
I didn't have much time on my hands, so I was kinda rushing to get it done. I didn't take breaks, didn't even take a minute to breathe, just powered through it. The cats finally decided to settle down. Sniffledorf was keeping a close watch on things from his top perch. I can see why he couldn't take his eyes off it. It's really starting to look impressive. There's still a few key elements missing, but I'm about to fix that. SpongeBob's house has the typical pineapple crisscross kind of pattern going on. That's what I'm trying to recreate. Easier said than done. There were a couple mishaps along the way, as expected, but I touched those up and it looks almost as good as new. And yes, I am trying to make the lines look uneven. That is unintentional. Look at that beauty. I tried to give it that pineapple-y look all around. I even added the illusion of spikes to this pineapple. You really gotta use your imagination or else they'll just kinda look like random lines instead of the sharp spikes that they actually are. Few more finishing touches. Some nuts and bolts or whatever they're supposed to be. Even added a little chimney. I grabbed some foam paper. It's green because, of course, I can't make a pineapple without the leaves on top. I'm cutting out some leaves, just freehanding it. I'm also cutting out some floral wire to ensure things aren't too floppy. I need some stability in my life. So yeah, I'm making a whole bushel of leaves for SpongeBob's house. It's coming together nicely. All that's left to do is stick my bushel right on top.
Massive improvement, guys.
I like it better like this. Look at it. See, I told.
Oh, how cute!
It works perfectly. He's a pineapple prince.
You should have just left me with the Krusty Krab. Take it back. I hope you kept the receipt for this pineapple.